Hello everyone, welcome back to Classic Comics. So today we got this new trailer of the Snyder Cut. So I thought I'd go ahead and do a quick review and just give kind of my thoughts on this trailer. So we start off with this shot of Superman, in agony. He's being held by somebody. You see a hand. I guess that's supposed to be Darkseid.
The bell's been rung.
Okay, and we see the city. I guess this is Metropolis in devastation. So then we get this shot of Themyscira, and this is the building that I believe the mother box was being held in on Themyscira. And of course, this was not in the theatrical cut we got before, where the building collapses into the sea.
The god is dead.
I had a dream.
Okay.
Almost like a premonition.
Now we have Diana. I guess this is in Greece somewhere, in an old temple somewhere, and she comes in here and sees this image of Darkseid, of course, and so down here you see the mother box, or one of them.
I think there's an attack coming.
And of course now I'm assuming this is on Apokolips, and we see Darkseid's armies assembled here, and here's Darkseid, and I believe this is Desaad and Granny Goodness. Here we go. So yeah, so this is the big shot for this trailer. At least it is for me. So we get a really good look at Darkseid here. And again, we got Desaad and then Granny Goodness in the background. And, I mean, they look pretty good. They look pretty cool. I am a little disappointed that there's no Kalibak. In the comics, Darkseid has a son named Kalibak, who's kind of a big kind of ogre-type character. And he doesn't appear in any of this, which is a little disappointing, because I'm guessing he's not going to be in this, but doing these CGI characters, it's not cheap, so I guess they can only afford to do so many. But this is a cool shot.
My lord.
Okay, and I'm wondering what's going on here, because in the other shots, Darkseid doesn't look like he's this much taller than the other characters. So I'm not sure what this is. But anyway, here we've got Steppenwolf bowing to him, and of course these are parademons over here, I'm guessing.
This world will fall.
And then again, these are reworked shots of the battle on Themyscira, which we saw in the first one. And there we get a really good look at the redesign of Steppenwolf. And this looks pretty cool. You got to admit, this this looks really badass.
I need warriors.
And then these are scenes from that. In the theatrical cut, early in the movie, you get that shot where Wonder Woman saves these kids from the terrorists. So this appears to be from that sequence. Again, we got Aquaman attacking Atlantis, which we saw.
How do you know your team?
And again, these are scenes from the third act in the theatrical cut, where they attack the place where Steppenwolf has set up shop, and he's got the mother boxes, and they're fighting the parademons. And again, so these are reworked shots from that.
Down the charging bull and don't wave the.
And I do expect that those action sequences will be really, really good, because Zack Snyder, action is one of his fortes. He is really good at depicting action. And again, these are shots we've seen before. There's a shot of Darkseid.
You're sent here for a reason.
Okay, and Cyborg now. Supposedly, this is going to have a lot more Cyborg in it. Ray Fisher's part got cut out in the theatrical cut, and I think that's one of the reasons why he was not happy with Joss Whedon. And supposedly we're going to get a lot more of his character, and we're also going to get his origin, how he becomes Cyborg. And again, these are reworked shots. Then we have this scene here that was cut out with Barry Allen saving Iris here, and of course that's supposed to lead into the Flash movie, which I wonder if that's ever going to get made or not.
The rest of your life.
And again, these
Find
shots
out what that reason is.
are from the theatrical cuts. There we see Superman in the black suit. Okay, and again, we get more shots with Barry. So, and this is a scene with his father, who is in jail, of course, for the murder of his mother. And this is Billy Crudup, who played Dr. Manhattan, or was one of the people who played Dr. Manhattan in the Watchmen movie. I'm guessing that's why Zack Snyder chose him for this, because he's worked with Billy Crudup before. And again, lots of visually dazzling stuff. You can see where they spent the money in this movie, because there's just one dazzling shot after another. And I love this shot here of all of them together coming out of the, the Flying Fox, I think that plane is called. And then these are scenes from the battle in the past, the first time Apokolips tried to invade Earth. And I guess here we see some Amazons fighting, and this here is Atlan. And of course he has this magic trident. The plot of the Aquaman movie that came out was Arthur, or Aquaman, tried to find this trident in order to justify his rule of Atlantis. And again, these are some reworked shots. And there we get a good shot of the black suit. And, I mean, is it cool seeing him in the black suit? I mean, yeah, it is. I don't think it's quite as cool or as big a deal as people are making it out to be. But, it is cool to see him in it.
It will. It has to.
We live in a society where honor is a distant memory.
And I think this is
Isn't that right?
going to be the Joker here. Yeah, so this is Jared Leto's Joker. And of course the Joker survives and the world comes to an end, but of course the Joker lives somehow. And obviously, I liked Jared Leto's Joker in the Suicide Squad. I was glad that they went in a different direction. I was ready for kind of a different take on the character. And I felt it was a version of the Joker that fit more in the real world than the kind of traditional comic book version. And I was also glad that they weren't just trying to do the Jared Leto version of the Joker again, that they were doing something different. Obviously, a lot of people disagreed with that, but I was fine with his Joker, and I'm glad to see he's getting to do more with that character. And I'm not really even a big Jared Leto fan, to be honest. Okay, so, I mean, this trailer, obviously it looks great. Zack Snyder's trailers always look great. They always look really cool. They always look badass. It's, I mean, it doesn't really move the needle for me much as far as how much I'm anticipating the Snyder Cut. Am I anticipating it more now that I've seen that? Maybe a little bit. I do really want to see, Darkseid. That's the main reason I want to watch, to see these characters, to see the Apokolips characters, and hopefully see them get some development. I hope that Desaad and Granny Goodness are going to have more than just like a walk-on appearance. That I worry that this is it. You'll see them in this scene, and this will be pretty much it. I just hope they look good and look convincing. But beyond that, there's not really much in the trailer that dazzles me or anything. Like I say, it's mostly just stuff we already knew about, and scenes from the theatrical cut that have just had the effects or the designs kind of redone. And I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'm glad that Zack Snyder is getting to come back and finish what he started. I have mixed feelings about his version of the DCU, his take on these characters. There's some things about it I like, some things about it I don't like so much. But I do think it is cool that he's getting to do this, and that the people who really love his version are getting what they wanted, that they were listened to, and that Warner Brothers is giving them this. Anyway, let me know what you thought of this trailer in the comments, and what are your feelings on the Snyder Cut? Are you looking forward to it? Also, if you would, please like this video, and please sub to the channel and hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.